Hi everyone, this is Mama Sonic Boom here, and today I'm here to talk to you about why a 13-year-old autistic kid got shot. Of course, you can see why this happened. I mean, I don't understand why would one autistic boy got shot. I mean, it's not even like it that it's not even like it that I can see a 13-year-old boy, autistic 13-year-old autistic boy got shot, and it's not good at all. Not good at all, I say so myself. Oh my god. Yeah, my kid's acting hyper today. I mean, he's like, oh, licking the chair. I don't understand why this have to happen. I mean, the police are like being very, very. Hi, cool JX2. How are you? Yeah, let's go to the video. Ouch. Oh my. Oh. Yeah, my kid's like. So hyper today. I mean, ouch. See, this is what happens. Man. Which is what I heard from the next third, yeah. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, Otis Elevator. Yeah, that's what I agree with you, Elevator to Steel City by Otis Elevator fan too. You don't shoot autistic children, right? Because of that, he has a mental breakdown. He's just a baby. I mean, people should be treated like good children. The gunman? I don't think so. I mean, the officers maybe charge, you know. That's what I heard from what Giga Electric Bird says. I mean, sure, certainly. I don't even like how this is happening. Not only that, it's like, it's not like what happened when a mother would shoot her own autistic child, you know. I'm not sure yet, but you have to find out on the news. Elevators of Steel City, my oldest fan too. Uh, they can't just shoot me. I mean, seriously. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. I don't know what to say, but I'm. I don't know what to say, but I don't like it when this happens. I mean, I don't like it how this is gonna happen. I mean, of course, I don't even like how this is gonna happen. I mean, seriously, that's. I don't even like it. Yeah, I agree with you, Otis Elevator fan. Cops should stop killing autistic people. The cops should stop killing autistic people. I mean, seriously. The cops should stop killing autistic people. Right? Yeah. I know he should go to jail soon. I mean, the cops should stop shooting and cops. I mean, as for you, police, you should stop killing autistic people. That's what you should do. Think of it. I mean, nobody should kill an autistic people, you know. Ah, great. Now I'm at 570 subscribers. I'm losing many subscribers. Dang. Hopefully, hopefully, there are some others out there that need. I mean, I don't even know what to say, but I'm certain that I don't even know why would I see a 13-year-old autistic boy got shot. This is what happens. This is what should have happened. I mean, this is what should have happened. I mean, it's not even likely that somebody here could get killed. I don't even like it. See, it says here that 13-year-old was shot and injured. This is why he had a crisis. Police officer took me down. He was upset, hitting his head against the window. He grabbed my arm, pushed me to the ground, and held me for 5 minutes. He said, "Yeah. Do you really why the emotions are hard to control? But someone got yeah. This is what happens when someone get mental illness. I mean, I got mental illness too, you know. I mean, maybe used to get angry at my mother for not letting me film these other videos. I mean, oh yeah. This is why Navajo Street, and yeah, the boy did recognize us. Shots were fired. That's why it says, yeah. I mean, nobody should shoot a 13-year-old boy. I mean, what the heck is this? I don't even like the sound of it. Ugh. I mean, yep. I don't know why this had to happen. Huh, Kitty? This is not supposed to happen this way. I don't even like how this have to happen. I mean, I don't like how this is gonna happen. I mean, autistic people getting murdered. This is not on my bucket list. Hmm? This is not even good at all. Wait, did he get fired? I don't know. I'll have to find out in the article yet. Elevator Steel City by Otis fan 102. Otis Elevator fan 102. Police officer fired. I think so. This is why he had some psychological episode. I mean, he doesn't have anything. And it says here, I'm sure he was investigated, you know. According to the, well, it says here, someone stopped and questioned police by the time they turned 21. And according to that, disappointing injured in interaction with police. I mean, third time will likely be incarcerated than people in the general population. That's what. I mean, it's not even likely that happens. But I still haven't. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's attempted murder, but I have no idea. But the investigation is still going. Oh, that's all we fan 102. I mean, this can't be happening to me. Yeah, I know he's under investigation. Otis Oliver fan. Elevators of Steel City by Otis Oliver fan 102. I don't even like the sound of this is happening. Not only that, I'm. This is so unreal. But anyways, let's go to the forbidden. Let's go to the yes, the new ban list. Let's go to the new ban list. If anyone wants to join, send me an email. Yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oops. Nope. Yeah, you can see here, Block Dragon is now forbidden. So does Jet Synchron, which is forbidden as well. And Mecha Phantom Beast Online is decided forbidden too. But anyways, Art Piece Feather Storm is off the list, off the ban list. And yeah, Double Iris Magician is limited now. So does Rusty Barchide. And then Call by the Grave is limited. Art Piece Feather Duster is now limited. And yeah, they decided semi-limit ABC Dragon Buster and totally awesome. This is what I like. And now Makiora is no longer on a list. So does Makiora is no longer on a list. So does Avagishki Gust Kraken. Panthism no longer on a list as well. So does Widow Anchor. This is so nice. Very nice, isn't it? I mean, if anyone is still here, please look at the chat. Please chat. Please make a comment, all right? Thanks. And how do you deal with autistic children? Oh, sorry. Uh, I accidentally had to close my live stream. Oops, sorry. Ah, yes. Nobody should. Everyone should treat autistic children right. Because of this, teachers they always mistreat people with special needs sometimes. I mean, all the time sometimes they treat people. I mean, I don't know why. Do you think that happened back in Tucker Elementary? You see, ever since I was in third grade, I was abused and mistreated by a special ed teacher. Her name is Miss Sagai, and she would beat me in the head if I don't do anything. I mean, she never let me go to recess. She never go to recess. Yep, that's the elementary school I used to go to. See, nobody should beat their autistic kids, not even the police. They should not do something bad to them. Plus, it tells fourth grade that I was being scratched and choked when I was in the bathroom. I left the door open by mistake. I mean, surely I told my mother. I should have told my mother about that since third grade, when she would beat me in the head all the time. And I should have told my mom about it when I was in third grade. But until fourth grade, I did tell my mom about it when I got off that bus because, yep, that was where I used to live at. Yeah, used to be Foxwood Place. Now they changed to Broadstone and then Whitestone at Landmark. And I told my mother about it. And then the next morning, the next day, she even went to my mother, and then went to my teacher, Mrs. Spangler, and then she took me to the principal, and my mother was there. I told him about what she did. My mother was very angry at her for what she did. Unfortunately, she had that. And then I got a new teacher. And of course, I was being very hyper and very mentally and noisy. Yeah. And that's when I got a new teacher. Because Miss Weaver, she's very patient, very nice. And I tend to annoy her too much, yeah. But at least, yeah, of course I was abused. That's the school, Tucker Elementary. Nobody should treat their autistic kids. Nobody should treat their autistic kids. Nobody should treat kids with special needs in a bad way. Because I suffered. Nobody should treat autistic kids this way. Because I suffered. And yeah, this Tucker Elementary had a Dover elevator. It was built in the 2000s. This it has a Dover impulse elevator. The school here has a Dover impulse elevator. It was built like in the 2000s. Yeah. My first school I went to was John Adams. Because of this, I remember back when I was a kid, I went to John Adams Elementary. Still get in trouble all the time there, and I don't know why. Because I think in 2003, 2004 school year, I got transferred here to Tucker Elementary. Because they think we live a little far from there. I don't even need to let this guy become. I mean, shortly after that, usually when I fall on my scooter and hurt my arm. I mean, I was out of school for 2 days, and then I felt better. It felt better, yeah. Soon after that, I was at lunch, and then Mr. Guy came and she looked at my arm. And she asked me what happened to my arm, and I told her I fall on my scooter, yeah, in the park. But anyways, I'm certain this is why. And it wasn't as long as I went to Sudan. I mean, I was supposed to attend that AR award ceremony, but unfortunately, yeah, I had to go to Sudan. Of course, my mom and dad fought over me when I was 10. I mean, my mom and dad fought over me and all the other family members too. They took me until my mother took me to my grandparents' house and my sister and my aunt, and also yeah. Of course, I was stuck here for Of course, I was stuck here for 6 months before moving here to Harrisburg. If you remember my childhood, yeah. I couldn't even remember anything. I mean, I kept saying I live in Virginia, but I realize I live in Harrisburg now. Of course, North Harrisburg may be the mountain, maybe a valley region. Surely I even used, surely I even used to live over there. Which is 5136, yeah. 5136, yeah. Apartment letter C. And then we moved over to another house, which is 5015 Wynwood Road. 49. There's 49. 149. Yep. 5015 was where I lived, yeah. Of course, I attend another school, which is, I was able to get new passports since my dad took them. And yeah, I took them. Shelly, that was Mountain View Elementary School. I get into a lot of trouble every time when I was a kid. I mean, if you haven't remembered, Mountain View Elementary was one of my only school. Was the only school where I start my last year of elementary. Yeah, fifth grade year. Yeah, it had a Schindler elevator with a key in it. Yeah, yeah. It had a Schindler elevator in the inside with a key in it. Keyhole outside and outside. Yeah, and Johnny, I may be the one special needs, but I ain't went to Central Dauphin Middle School. Because of that, I even used to have a. I even went there. I even went there for 2 months starting my sixth grade year. For 2 months, yeah. But that's when I moved into Salisbury in 2006. I moved into Salisbury in 2006. Yeah, going up to 283, going through 283, 76, and then through 100, and then yeah, that's right. I went through 100 East. It's to the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And then my kitten's sleepy. Nobody should treat autistic kids right. Nobody. Nobody should treat autistic kids bad. They should treat them good. They need more mental health. Besides this, he is just a baby. That 30-year-old is not a baby anymore. He's growing up to be a successful adult. He needs skills. Besides, this is making me so dull that my dad was. I don't know what my dad wanted for me to do, but I don't even need him being very stubborn and arrogant. I mean, certainly we took 202. My mom, my sister, my uncle, and I. We ended up going to 202 down to 95. And therefore, we took it to one south, to one to Toll Road 1. So we took Toll Road 1, which is all the way through, and then we head straight through Toll Road 1, and then after that, we ended up going straight and straight than ever. If you haven't remembered my childhood, yeah. I mean, nobody tends to like me with autism. I mean, why have I became very uncanny. Yeah, they usually take 97, exit 97, which is right there, to 13, which is Salisbury. I mean, the long road ahead was very long. I mean, yeah. Because I realized we were still. Because soon after that, I had to move all the way to. That's when I moved in Salisbury. I mean, I would not like it, but I remember moving here to Salisbury. I mean, I stayed with one of my relatives in Fruitland, Maryland. One of my mom's friends who live in Fruitland, Maryland. And then after that, we moved into our own apartment building, which is College Park Apartments. Yeah. Yep. This here is College Park Apartments, where I used to live at. Yeah. Of course, 1060 was the only apartment where I lived at. Apartment number 333 yet. I mean, I did not like Bennett Middle so much. I mean, it's alright. I mean, usually my friends, usually some students were like yelling and fighting each other. Yeah, that was the old Bennett Middle School. If you haven't noticed, yeah. Yes, that was the old Bennett Middle School here where they fight all the time. I mean, yell all the time. I mean, I don't even like it. I ain't not trouble too as well. But I made new friends, you know. I mean, some women don't like me, you know. I should not have been autistic, you know. I should never have been autistic. I had it when I was 2 years old. I mean, but sadly, that's the old Bennett Middle School, yeah, where I used to go to. I mean, that's why this woman didn't like me. Her name was, yeah, Kelly Cullen. I mean, I was very upset that she had to switch her class. I mean, I don't know why I felt very down. I mean, I felt she doesn't want me anymore. And that's when I met her best friend, Chelsea. I mean, she didn't want to talk to Chelsea Jones. I mean, she doesn't want to talk to me either. I mean, they're just mean, you know. But not to worry. I mean, even in high school, I tried to get a girlfriend, but nothing is working for me ever since I met Blair. I mean, Blair, I've been too annoying towards her. I don't know why she think I'm too annoying. It's not even fair. Even though I had Miss Moss, I had Miss Denise Moss, you know, when I was in Bennett Middle, and then in high school I had another one named Mr. Russell Kemper. Yeah, I don't know why I met Blair in the first place. I mean, she was nice. And I realized I bothered her too much. I annoyed her too much. I mean, she didn't want to date me, you know, until she went to Warwick. I saw her at Warwick. Besides, I was being a rebel when my mom married my stepdad. Even though my dad was furious when my mom married my stepdad Abdullah Yusuf. I mean, you know what it's like having a mental breakdown? Always. Nah, I never had mental breakdowns, but I'm not sure what happened back then. Very weird. Because Parkside High was where I met Jenna Harbinson and Katie Koenig. I mean, I know Emily Desjohn since my freshman year in high school. And she moved to Bennett High. The new Bennett High, yeah? Which was created, yeah. And unfortunately for the stadium, fortunately for the Bennett Middle School, it got torn down, and that's why they turned it into a stadium, into the old Bennett High got torn down, and they built a new stadium. My sister used to go to Pemberton Elementary, and then she used to go to Bennett Middle. So did my stepsister. Of course, the new Bennett Middle School got The new better middle school was being built here. The new better middle school was actually being built here in South Fruitland. In Fruitland, yeah. Well, it's not likely and so on, but it wasn't a long until. Yeah, it was until 3 years ago was when. Yep, 3 years ago, Blair got married, and I don't know what to say, but her fiance doesn't like me either. Nobody should treat autistic people. People. Nobody should treat autistic people badly. People with special needs very badly. I mean, I don't even like the sound of it when people are treating autistic people badly. Nobody should do that. I don't know why Blair Beaver was. And now Blair, she had a child. And as for Blair Beaver, she does have a child, and she lives somewhere in Salisbury, maybe. But I have no idea where. And that was where I met Deanna Melton in Parkside since my freshman year. I mean, we were good friends, and she had a boyfriend. And then she started having a crush on me and loved to joke around. And we went to prom together, our Grand March. My dad took me there. Yeah. And it wasn't until 2016 when she got pregnant. Ever since she was 21, she got pregnant. Well, I never saw her at Warwick, and she had a baby. She had one son named Jacoby, and she had in 28, and I think in 2016 she had a. I think in 2016 the. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, wasn't until October. Wasn't until October 17th was when. Wasn't until December when she had a child. Yeah, she had a child. Wasn't until December 7th. Wasn't until December 17th when she had a. Yeah, Jacoby was born. Yeah, Jacoby was born in the 17th. Yeah, was born in 2016. Yeah, I mean she met Dave. She met Zach, but broke up. She met Larry. She had three failed relationships. In the past. And yeah, and it wasn't until April 23rd was when Deanna had a baby, another one named Madison. I mean, she had problems with alcohol. She had my friend had problems with alcohol and drugs, everything. My friend Deanna had problems with alcohol. That's why she broke up with Jake, and he took the kids, and he took care of the kids. And Deanna took alcohol education classes. I was the only one talking to her by phone, even though I'm certain this is all that happened. Well, only 4 days left until the day that Deanna died. Yeah, it wasn't until last year. Last year, she had died. Last year, she had died of a horrible motorcycle accident. She was a passenger, and the driver was Jacob. Jacob was Joe Chill. Was Joe Hill. They were both. He was trying to turn to Broad Street when the motorcycle lost control on the night at 10 p.m. and then she was ejected off the motorcycle. Yeah, she was my only best friend, my angel, everything. I lost her like less than a year ago, and I lost her less than a year ago. Of course, I was loved by many coworkers. I was loved at Walmart when I worked there like 6 years ago. And then yeah, I have began filming elevators 6 years back. Yeah, I mean I started filming in Salisbury University. Yeah, as I walked there from my new house. I used to live in Shoemaker Place back in 2007, and then I moved to a new house, which is in Camden Avenue in 2013, and I lived there for like 7 years now. And then I started filming some in one in Ocean City, and I did some also in Virginia and Baltimore. And I kept on filming everywhere throughout those years of my life. Back when I was 18. Don't you know how sad I felt when she died? I mean, nobody should shoot any autistic children, you know? They don't even know what to do without him, without her. Yeah. They don't even know what I do without Deanna. I made a, I made a promise to her that I film elevators anywhere, but I still don't know where. I mean, I made a promise to her that I filmed that I videotaped these elevators after she died after she died less than a year ago. I felt sad, but not that sad. Anyways, yeah, it's just a feeling I get, you know. Of course, I remember filming this one, and of course, I remember 12 years after the accident. 12 years after that accident, my mother took me over to some assisted living facility, which is yep, which is Mallard Landing in Salisbury. It had a old Delaware elevator with G. It had a Delaware elevator with GAL buttons from the 1990s. Sort. But do you know what it's like losing? I mean, I don't know what I would do, but I'm gonna get my. I have already earned my license before. I had already earned my license before, and I earned my license like 2 years ago. Because all I can remember was Deanna leaving from Grand March to go to work. I was certain why I had to. But feeling sad for her loss, but being sad that I lost her was one thing. Yeah. But don't worry, she's still watching over us in heaven. Yeah. I remember Morgan Taylor I met since Bennett Middle. Because as he was so nice and spunky, yeah. But when I was in Sudan in 2017, she died of a heroin overdose. I went to UME. I said nobody didn't like me. I mean, almost, yeah. I mean, Deanna had me. Surely my. I don't know why Morgan Taylor was at Salisbury University. And yeah. Morgan Taylor go to Salisbury University. And I remember seeing her and my friend Hannah Sterling, yeah. Of course, Hannah works for Elevator Company. Delaware Elevator Corporate, yeah. I mean, Morgan Taylor died in 2017 of a drug overdose. And 2019 was when Deanna died of an accident. And then after that, wasn't until a few months ago when I lost Major Bullock. He had died of another motorcycle accident off of Baltimore 83 Jones Falls, off of Jones Falls Expressway in Baltimore, which is Interstate 83. Major was one of my good buddies since UME, since college. I don't know what I do, but maybe next time. I think maybe next week. I think maybe this week I'm gonna go get my license converted to full license. Excuse me. And after that, and then I'm gonna get my sister's car registered, registered in the MVA. And then after that, I'll be getting my insurance. And then I'll be driving soon to film any elevator I choose, which is what I like to do. Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna end the live stream, guys. So feel free to subscribe, feel free to chat, and feel free to subscribe, and feel free to connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, you name it. So thank you.